Hey guys, so it's Nicole and welcome again to my YouTube channel. So guys, I have answered thousands of inquiries, closed hundreds of deals, and on my road to closing my first billion in sales. And today guys, we are going to discuss about how can foreigners own or acquire a condominium real estate property here in the Philippines. So if you are watching and you consider yourself as a foreigner, you are in the right video right now to watch and learn. Okay? So first thing, ask yourself why Philippines is your target country to invest in a condominium, right? Well, I myself, personally, I have some foreign clients who acquire their real estate properties here in the Philippines. The main reason would be, number one, it is obviously the demand. You know, in Manila alone, Metro Manila alone, we have thousands, yeah, literally thousands of condominium projects. I must say, yeah, because of the population, that's number one. The demand. There are so many CBDs, central business districts, in Metro Manila, in Quezon City, and also nearby areas in Manila. They are actually moving now because it's just already full, you know? So they're moving towards areas that are closest to Manila. And that is possible with some national infrastructure like transportation projects, the train lines, the new train lines, the new airports that is outside Manila that's ongoing right now, whether it's south or north area. And that's probably one of the reasons. It's because we're just really growing, you know, the economy is growing and real estate is also going strong. So let's say you are decided, okay, I want to own a property in the Philippines. The very first thing that you need to do is to contact a trusted salesperson or trusted realtor. Yes, that's the very first thing you need to do because all other things are just gonna follow, right? Number one is you need a trusted salesperson so that you know which projects you would go for because there are just hundreds, if not thousands of projects, as I mentioned. So you want to know first your target area or location. Metro Manila or Manila or Quezon City itself, it's just so big. And the number one consideration would be your budget. If you are someone who has no problem with money, meaning to say you are okay to acquire a property right in the CBD, whether it's Makati, Pasay, Quezon City, or BGC, you know, Taguig, those areas, or near Mall of Asia, near Manila International Airport, something like that. If you have no problems with with the budget and you are open to pre-selling, if you have a 10 million budget, you can acquire a property in those areas that I mentioned. But if you have lesser budget, for example, 5 million or less, you can go for other cities that are very close to those areas as well, must be pre-selling, and also maybe one bedroom to or a studio for that budget. Because in Makati alone, one bedroom pre-selling that would be after 5 years already would cost 8 to 10 million, you know. So how much more if you need a 2 bedroom? So it really depends. Like, ask yourself, what's your purpose? Are you gonna live in that condominium that you're gonna purchase, or you wanna rent it? Like, what's the plan? Are you retiring in the Philippines? You have a family in the Philippines, or you just want to be in the Philippines but you have no Filipino friends or no Filipino family, you're not even married to a Filipino or whatsoever. So in that case, if you just really want to live here, then you could be much more flexible, right? But if it's for investment purposes, I would highly advise to acquire condominiums closer to universities, because you won't have any problems with rental. Like, it's almost highly unlikely that your unit would be vacant, because the demand is just high, and there's so many ongoing condominium projects near universities as well, because it's just the demand itself, you know. And if you have a 5 million budget, that's not bad for a small one. You know, typical size here, 25 square meter, 20 square meter as well, but 25 to 30 square meter, like typical sizes. But if you need a 2 bedrooms, 40 square meter, some other foreigners, they might think like, it's quite small. But, you know, because it's also high in price, so we have different sizes of condominium here, as small as 20 square meter, as mentioned, if you are really, you know, on a budget. But if not, then of course you have more options. So the options that you have, you really have a lot of options. It just really depends on your budget and your purpose. Like, what is the purpose of buying it in the first place, right? So we can talk more about that if you contact me directly, of course, because it depends. It's like case to case basis, like, right? So yeah, and just contact me and we can talk more, and I can advise some projects depending on your requirements. Okay, so let's talk about the things that you need to prepare. So definitely you would need 2 valid IDs and a one-time TIN, one-time tax identification number. It's easy. I can easily assist on that, because of course when you're buying property in the Philippines, that property is most likely comes with a VAT, value added tax, right? So you would need a one-time tax identification number or TIN, and also you would need your birth certificate or a marriage certificate, and a representative. It's called SPA, Special Power of Attorney, or attorney in fact, in the Philippines. If you are not here right now and then you're buying a property right now, you are based abroad, because it's okay, you can do that even if you are abroad, because the process most of the time it's online reservation direct to the developer's account, so you don't need to worry about that. And if you're here in the Philippines, much better, okay? But if you have a family or a partner or friends in the Philippines, that person could be your SPA or attorney in fact or representative, okay? So it has nothing to do with the ownership. That person won't be included in the CCT. Oh yeah, I meant condominium certificate of title. That's what I meant. CCT. Okay, that's actually what you're gonna get as a paper, as a document, as a title that proves that you are the owner of that property. And your SPA, attorney in fact, or representative in the Philippines, however you want to call it, it has nothing to do with the ownership. He or she will not be included in the condominium certificate of title, okay? Only you as an owner. If you are single, if you are married, then it will say something like you are the principal buyer and then married to, and then the name of your partner, so something like that. And so in terms of the requirements, those are the basic requirements. And of course, proof of income if you are not buying in cash. If you're buying in cash, maybe they probably won't ask that. But if you are buying, you need to do installment, and also like financing, going through financing, well, you need to provide a proof of income as well, okay? And of course, proof of billing. And so the steps, okay, number 1, I mentioned you need to contact a trusted salesperson or a trusted realtor. That's the very first step. So you can find first which property you're gonna get. Prepare the initial requirements that I just mentioned, all right? And thirdly, that's it. You can sign up with the developers reservation agreement and their payment schedule and everything, all the papers and contract to sell if it's already available and all that stuff. So that's simply how it goes. It's not as complicated as you think it is. It's actually very easy, and again, it still depends on your purpose. So but I hope in this quick video you are able to learn something, and if you are someone who is looking forward to owning your first property, or maybe second or third or whatever in the Philippines, wish you all the best. And of course, just again, contact me directly if you need any help, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.